What's gooding to YouTube? It's your boy Forex, and I'm back with a motherfucking video, man. In this video, I wanted to talk about you need to find some inspiration around everything around you. For me, I grew up living in Van Nuys, California, which is, you know, it's not too bad of a city, but there's a lot of homeless people. There's a lot of drug addicts, there's a lot of bad people, there's a lot of crime. There's just a lot of shit going on. And especially in Van Nuys. But that was more so like, I don't know, 6-7 years ago. I don't know how it is now. But growing up in Van Nuys, I knew that I didn't want to be that. I didn't want to be a fucking drug addict. I didn't want to be a homeless person. No offense to anyone struggling like that, but that shit inspires and continues to inspire me. Thinking about what I don't want to be in life. You feel me? Everyone talks about how they want to be something. They want to be famous. They want to be an actor. They want to be this. They want to be that. But nobody ever talks about what they don't want to be like. And you know what, bro? Take inspiration from people struggling. Take inspiration from people thriving. You don't want to become someone living on the street. You don't want to, and I know this sounds extreme, but this is just my take, at least, my opinion. You need to see the extreme side of things to really understand, to really get it. To really get the point. You need to be, for example, obsessed with trading, obsessed with whatever your current thing is. That is extreme. You need to be either don't do it at all or go all in. That's one thing. The second thing is taking inspiration from successful people, right? You want to be rich. You want to have all this money. You want to have nice cars. When you see somebody driving in a nice car, why the fuck are you hating, bro? Why are you hating? I don't hate on people driving nice cars. I see that shit and I'm like, damn, I gotta get to work. And I know there's people that are already on that level, and for example, see a $30 million house, but their net worth is only 5 million or 10 million, only, quote unquote. There's always the next big thing, right? But those people take a look at people with $30 million houses, and they're like, okay, I gotta get to work. This dude, Doyle Exchange, he's a trader, right? He's the one that really taught me the basics and shit, where I really fucking learned from, right? And I take this from him every single day. He's always looking for the next level up. He's always looking to increase his knowledge, his net worth, right? He looks at other people. He has a BMW i8. That's a car that I would aspire to have, right? But the dude that has a BMW i8, probably hundreds of thousands in the bank. I'm not pocket watching, by the way, I'm just saying. He takes a look at that and he's like, okay, I got to get to work. He doesn't look at the next dude and he doesn't say, well, look at this motherfucker. Look at this ugly ass fool with this nice mansion, this nice whip. No, he says, I want to be like that. I look at millionaires and I think, okay, what is he doing? What is he doing that got him to this point? If you just hating on people, bro, because they're doing what you want to do, but you don't have the courage to do it, that's where you're going to stay your whole fucking life. That's where you're going to stay your whole life, and you're never going to level up. So you have to take inspiration from people around you. This is why I don't hang around a lot of people. And the few people I do hang out with, I'm sorry to say this, but they're fucking bums. They're bums. Why? Don't hang your circle, bro. Your circle needs to be... You need to be the smallest person in your circle. You never want to be the smartest. You always want to be the dumbest person in your circle. There can be a group of fucking rocket scientists. They're all smart, right? But if you really want to learn rocket science, you have to take in shit from the people around you. And in order to take shit from the people around you, The people around you have to be above you. And not in a prideful way, but in a sense of they know more than you, so you have to soak in their knowledge. So when you're hanging around bums, all you're doing is exerting. You're not absorbing, you're exerting your energy into just bullshit. Holy fuck, I just realized that. These are things that come to my mind, and I truly begin to understand them when I speak them out. So I'm grateful I have this YouTube channel. I don't know if y'all can hear me with the amount of fucking cars in the background, but I'm trying to yell in the wind and shit, but you have to take an inspiration from people around you. And the people around you need to be bettering themselves as well. If you're hanging around people who are not bettering themselves, who are not really putting in the work, or just fucking around the whole life, you're gonna stay the same way. Unless you fucking separate yourself, you're gonna stay the same way. Unless you choose a different path from them, you're gonna stay the same way. It's like people trying to lose weight, right? Me, for example, in my really first age, not even my first stages, but up until recently, I would just complain about my body and the state of my body, and keep eating the same fucking junk, the same shit, the same bullshit I kept eating that got me fat, right? You have to change your diet to change the way you look. You have to change your patterns in your trading to change the way you trade. You have to change your impulsive behavior to change the way you trade, to not blow your accounts, to not risk fucking 35% on one trade. You feel me? You have to change your actions. You have to change your environment for you to grow. And I know it's difficult for young dudes like me that are still living with their parents, that don't have sustainability on their own. You feel me? It's hard to change your environment there, but changing the people you hang around with, or choosing not to hang around anybody for a period of time until you think you are ready to, not until you think you're ready, but until you see fucking results, until you see something that you're proud of. You have to be extreme with this shit. Fuck what I read this Twitter thing today. It was like, you have to get to a stage in trading where you're comfortable with the amount of effort you're putting in, and you're comfortable with this and that. Man, fuck you. Who the fuck are you to tell somebody else what to do on their journey? What works for you will work for you. It's your life for a fucking reason. I have a different metabolism than the next person. What works for me will not work for them. What works for them will not work for me. Someone can lose weight eating fucking hamburgers and shit, while me, I can't, because I literally cannot. I'm just too fat for that shit. Right? Someone has a different metabolism type shit, or whatever it may be. What works for somebody else will not work for you. And if it does, that's great. But that's not always the case. So back to what I was saying, man. Take inspiration from things around you. If you don't like your current situation, look outside and ask yourself, do I like this shit? Okay, I don't like it. I don't like living in a fucking desert in the middle of fucking nowhere. I want to move out to Miami. Okay, I see this desert. I see I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere. What can I do to get the fuck out of here? What can I do to improve my living situation? My bank account has less than $10,000 in it. What can I do to increase that? Fuck excuses, man. Excuses are what keeps people in the fucking ground. And I'm not trying to say I'm hard. I'm the greatest like hustler, and I'm not. I'm telling you, you have to take inspiration from everything around you. Okay, maybe not from that. Maybe not inspiration from that. But you feel me? Like, look at this shit, bro. There's fucking like it's just road and shit and fucking dirt. I don't want to be here, but I'm not gonna complain about it. I'm gonna live in it while I have to, and not while I have to. I'm really grateful for this, but I'm gonna let the freaking cars pass. But I have to take inspiration from that and say, okay, I don't like this, so I'm gonna level up. I'm gonna do everything I can to keep leveling up, man. So I hope you took something from this video, and be safe, man. Take risks. Fuck being so conservative and fucking like, oh, I don't want to lose $10. Fuck you, man. Make an investment. Do something risky. Add some spice into your life. Feel me? So, hope y'all enjoyed this video, and peace out. I'm out, man.